welcome everyone. It's time for more Anno 1800 and the first recording since my vacations. I'm gonna have to try and remember what the hell we did last time. So what I do believe happened last time is that I basically continued constructing this area over here. We are gonna want to sort of finish off filling out all of this. I think we are gonna have like houses all the way over here. That's as far as I have a plan. That's all very good, and yeah, basically think that that is what we did. We did some stuff in the New World, I believe, like boosting that a bit, because we have some issues. We are gonna have to think about that too. But I think I was talking about something specific, which is this little island down here. Did I say island? Beach is what I meant. I want to make a beach. And apparently my expedition requires attention. I don't care about that right now. I am going to build a beach. And for that reason, I have actually installed a mod. Now, don't get your hopes up. I'm not going to install any more mods as far as I can tell. At least I haven't really thought I needed it, but I have installed a mod for this specific occasion, because you see in the beautification menu, if we go to our cosmetics, no, the season thing, we go for bloody hell, there's so much stuff going on. In New World Rising we have all the stuff for the beach, but it's just ornamental. It doesn't actually do anything. So I thought to myself, maybe someone has thought about that, and bloody hell, there's so many. I don't care, Nate. We're doing trading, I know. Anyway, yes. Oh, for the love of God. So, Jesus Christ. So, what I thought was, maybe I should look for a mod that adds the beach building to Crown Falls. And would you believe it, someone has created such a mod? I don't remember offhand now exactly what it's called, but it basically means that artisans, engineers, let's look at this. I know that the artisans have it. In happiness, they have a beach need now, and I think that the engineers, yes, the engineers also have it. I don't know, actually the investors also do need the beach need, or rather they want a beach now, and I have a perfect space for it, because I don't think we need to expand this thing a whole lot more than this. So I'm gonna say, yeah, this is a good spot. So we're gonna start with that in this episode, and if there's anything else going on, so to speak, we'll deal with it when it comes. Now I do believe, where are we on this? Because I do believe something just got done. I think I did a greenhouse here. So if we look at a, we should have a
not too many changes.
Greenhouse, yes. And it's just a lot of stuff happening in the beginning of this episode. Okay, that takes out each other. We have some happiness. I'm gonna say that's fine. We are making so much money anyway. We do not need to boost that. So anyway, with that said, we're gonna start building a beach. So obviously most of this is the same. I don't exactly know what the difference between these are. One is requires 3 harbor islands. I'm gonna assume that maybe that's the one we should build. I don't know. What I'm thinking is we build it right here in the middle. That's lovely. I'm thinking we do this one, and I'm thinking we wanna... Oh, no, this is hard. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I know the difference now. Right, because this one goes everywhere, but if you drag it down, you can see it doesn't actually go all the way. But the harbor one, this one, instead does do that. Lovely. So we're gonna fill as far out as we can, which is over here. We're gonna do the same thing over here. We are gonna drag it. Do I drag it? How far do I think I drag it here. There we go. But then we do want to fill out the rest as well. So we grab this, and we drag that all the way there. We drag this, not all the way. We're gonna have it, yeah, see, that curves beautifully. So if we do that, that, I think that's fine. Do I want it to be right up on this? I think I do. That's very symmetrical. That's fine. Now, here's the point. You need to be connected to something, don't you? We don't have a...
I have orders for you.
Ooh, destruction quest. Where is this? In here. Okay. What do I have in here? I do have ships in here. You know what I do to deserters? Okay, so it's one of those.
Very good. On your way.
We have a frigate to destroy down here. Let's just say that you can do that. Is that one? Yes. You go and kill that thing. There we go. So yes, you need to be connected. I'm not seeing that we have anything. Like if I were to remove those two and do that, surely that doesn't help. No. You still think that we need to? Okay. I mean, I kind of what I'm thinking here is that what if I do?
Ship under attack.
You know what? Let's just do that. Let's do that. We have the dirt road. What does that look like? Because the problem with the dirt road, I'm thinking, is that you get the green grass, which is kind of weird. But then if we take this one, yeah, see that is actually better. Okay, you know what? That settles that. So what did I do? I did from the entrance. This is not completely symmetrical, which is fine. So we want to come up here. We do want this to sort of loop around-y. Do I? You know what? Let's do something slightly not symmetrical here too. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no. Okay, well, if that's the case, no beach. No beach. I mean, I kind of like the idea that this is right at the beach, but I think we are going to want to do... Yeah, okay, we're going to do some beautification stuff here. Don't worry. We can do some beautification stuff there too. So what I'm thinking here is, what if we have like triplets? I know I should be focusing on the actual beach, but hold on. Yeah, you know what? That's kind of nice looking. Yeah, the beach now. So the beach seems to... Yeah, okay. Good, good, good. The beach covers everything. So we don't need to worry about actually, you know, making the beach. Not like in the New World where we had to place things for it to be...
under attack.
Good, so to speak. Let's just bomb the bastard. Bam, dead. Lovely. There we go. I have constructed a ship. I'm gonna assume that that is more cargo ships. There we go. Deliver you to up here. Back to beach. So yeah, we don't actually have to create a beach here, but we are. Now, what was I thinking here? I think we are gonna want some palm trees, right? Did we get palm trees? I don't think we had palm trees, but we have that from somewhere else, don't we? We do have the hacienda palm tree, which isn't gonna sync up with this payment. Do I care about that? I could see that being a thing, and then a flower bed. See, now I kind of... do we do a wall here, maybe? Isn't that going to look weird? Like, we could have a wall, we can have a gate thing here. Not the pools, though. Rates, no, not any of that. And the colonnade. I could see that being a thing too. Okay, so how does, by the way, this one work? Is this a smart one where I could do a road underneath? Yes, it is. Okay. So that makes that a bit interesting, but then again, it's hacienda, it doesn't actually fit here. And I am gonna assume that we don't have... Well, actually, do we have palm trees now that I think about it? See, I don't think we do. I don't think we have any palm trees here. No. Okay. Another explosion.
I still don't trust you.
Mobilize. You don't have to trust me, that's fine. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave that be for now. That's not the important bit. The important bit is the actual. Okay, bloody hell, that goes fast. The important bit is this. So we want to have some parasols. Okay, so you go here. I was about to say what the hell is going on, but okay, we're getting a drop. Lovely. So these we can apparently. Is that true for... No, hold on. Because I have tried this out previous to recording this. And I'm pretty sure... Hold on. There we go. Didn't actually remove anything. Yeah, you can go here. That's weird then, that it's outlines... Or is that... I can't even talk. Is that we cannot build it there? Is that what you want to tell me? Yes, that is what you want to tell me. Okay, well that's fine then. I don't need to build that far down. Okay, so we have some single ones, we have some double ones, we have some single ones. Changing stalls ideally should be...
The fire has been vanquished.
Sort of in... Don't want like a... Ooh, we should also remember to actually fix this. Because you are destroyed. The changing, I think I just want changing stalls a little bit everywhere, right? So we have that one, we have the boathouse, which obviously should be more about here-ish, I think. Yeah. So if we do, let's say, there. But also like one, not there. Did I not remove it? Yeah, I did. Okay, weird. But apparently not there. Why? Okay. Apparently only did one. There are some boathouses. We can also have some boathouses over here. Let's do similar things. Where we have like double spaces here. So one there. Here, one here. Oh, apparently that... Why is the game being fiddly? There we go. Then I want them. Okay, there we go. No, still not.
Done your duty.
Did I remove something else as well?
Bravo!
Oh no.
Bravo!
Okay, so that is you. I get a sailor. I'm gonna dump the sailor overboard. I'm sorry, sir. But you are very, very uninteresting.
Water, Admiral.
There we go. You just go back. Okay, there we go. We have some boathouses. You know what? I'm gonna add one more here. We are apparently... No, I didn't need to just destroy everything. There we go. But I accidentally took away that. There we go. Another boathouse there. Now we have the ice cream parlor. Now that one I can see having like straight up here. I don't think I want the ice cream parlor at the beach, because that kind of feels weird. We are gonna have an ice cream parlor there because that looks amazing over there. Do I have another one? No. Oh, lifeguard tower. That's a smart idea. How about we have it indeed right here. Let's destroy, 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 destroy. I don't know how many times I need to click it, but that's apparently is fine. What? Ooh, you do not want to be angled that way. You want to be angled... not that way either. That way. Right? Or... which way are you facing? Like, which way wouldn't you want to have? No, I think that... Oh, no. It is... like that, right? Yes, there we go. You don't need to look behind you all that much, is what I'm getting at. So one lifeguard house there. I think we should have one over here too, right at the corner. Right over here. And one more. Angle it the right way. Just that Okay. So that's one, and then we can have one over here. So we sort of... I'm still doing it a bit symmetrical, but like off symmetrical, if that's a thing. I don't think it is, but if it is a thing, it is that what I'm doing, which is that I have 4 buildings here and I have 4 buildings here. Anyway, with that said, let's start removing a whole... Well, actually, you know what? We had the private parasols. How about we have... And I need to now think about this, because yep. Damn it. Fill that in. Did I even destroy anything? Not really. Let's just have 2 there. If I can... Why are you not being... Just... Please go away. It's being very fiddly, this. So 2 there. We can have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. So this would be, you know, the private parasols. They want to be a little bit off to the side. We can populate over here. Like so. This is where the private ones are. I do like that they are in different shapes. Well, maybe not shapes, but like different colors. Very nice. So let's fill out here as well. There we go. Then we have the lounges, etc., etc. Oh, we have the changing stalls. I think I do want it to be like 3s. So let's have 3 there. Let's have 3 there. So 3 here. 3 here. And how about we have them... Oh, we don't want them to be that far forward. You know what? No, that is all fine. Hey, you also come in different colors. Lovely. Only those 2? Probably. Yes. All right. Only those 2. That's fine then. Just a bit of a mix there. And now for the final thing, we're gonna have a bunch of 2s. We're gonna have 1s, 2s, 1s. Ooh, this one is wrong, I think. This one is wrong. I don't know. Right. Let's just have you be here, and then picnic parasols. Is that the right way that those should be? I do not think so. Not there either. Like so. Oh, no. You. There we go. Lovely. And then, of course, we're going to have more of those. Some of them there, 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 there. Yeah, we can have some by the private ones.
Ship under attack.
Uh-huh. Is it anyone interesting? I don't think so, no. So again, move from there, there we go, and then we go over here.
Ship under attack.
I think that's still fine. Oh, bloody. Yep, that's all absolutely okay. There we go. Do I want anything behind it? I don't think I do. I'll have a double one here, but make sure we don't remove it from the incorrect place. Yeah. There, can have another here. I'll have a bunch of 1s. Kind of close to the private ones, I suppose. Which is fine. You are all facing the same way, which I don't like. Some of them can be facing the other way. But that's a bit weird, actually. That's fine. Then we have you guys. We should have something here, right? Just have a regular one here. You are definitely angled the wrong way, though.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I should add something here.
The ingenious device.
Yeah,
is
you know what?
complete.
There we go. We'll have one here. We'll have one here. Thank you. More devices being done. Love it. Okay, what are we doing now? Because we have stuff that we're, yeah, through the floodgates and stuff like that. We are gonna ship those over to and base up with the fertilizer. Right, that's what you're waiting for. See, I vaguely remember stuff. But there we go. I like that. I like that. That is a beach, and everyone should have the need filled. We don't have the need for rum, but that's another thing. Yeah, you have the beach need. All of you are super, super happy. Cool, cool, cool. So let's now think about what do I want here then. Might want some greenery. I want some of these. Fountain Plaza. It's a bit of a weird thing here. I can't. No, that's not gonna work. Archways. No. Equestrian statue. We can have or a garden. Statues. You know what? Yeah, that works. Let's have 2 statues here. Why did you... You were both wrong. No, actually, you're right way. And I'm actually just going to do this for now.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Frankfurt Lewenstein, warmest of hosts. Town hall, bonus income. From pub. Bonus happiness, bonus supply. Resident of the pub is provided with beer. That's kind of nice for in here. Question is, do I even have a town hall in here? And if I don't, why the hell not? And where the hell are the town halls? They are the hell here. Now, you cover some... Well, actually,
What a
hold
happy
on.
vision of yours.
You don't want... You have beer, but you're not technically provided with the pub, I suppose? Also, hold on. You just noticed. You guys need to be upgraded. Right, no. So that's not interesting. We kind of do want something down here, don't we? I think, sadly, the children are not going to have a playground anymore. I'm very sad about that, but there we go. Because I have this guy with the pub, and then we have, I think I have another one too, right? Police station. Here we go. With the residents with the pub need for food are provided with bread, sausage, and fish.
A little carousing in order.
Yes. See, all of these guys are actually... you know what? This covers a fair amount of people. So you're going to be there. And then we have also pub provided with church. And church is a good segue because I have just realized, by the way, that these guys, if we go to happiness, they're actually not provided with a church. We're not enough church. So I was wondering a little bit about that while I was looking at the beach mod. I have this little, let's call it a park area-ish. I can have a church here, but I would have to shift things around, which would make this not aligned. I could also just do, I mean, if I do that, if I remove that, remove all of that, and we located the church, wherever the hell that is, it's in here. Here we go, the church. We can now actually fit this in here. It would be right up against you, but maybe that's actually fine. You know what? I'm just gonna place it here. And we did have Old Church Temple of Prague. We don't want the steampunk one. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Add that, but then add the trees back. My lovely temperate grove thing. There we go. So some trees. Got like 2 trees. For the love of God, I want more trees. I just move. Yeah, it's a tiny tree. That's fine. So there we go. Now you have a tiny, tiny church here, just embedded in the city, which is lovely. And we have ourselves a beach. Right, I do want to finish off with this, though. I think we're going to look into here instead. But all of those are the same, apart from, obviously, some banners. You know what? Well, maybe here. Yeah, you know what? Let's have some banners commemorating the fact that we now have this thing. You are the wrong way around. Yes, obviously you are. So, do have some stuff that are a little bit elongated. Not think that's airport. We're not going to build an airport here. Like we have the hacienda pool. That would fit beautifully in there. But I'm a bit sad that we don't have the pavement for the hacienda. That's a bit indeed sad. Large fountains. Ooh. Splash fountain from High Life. Well, that's kind of cool. But it would be basically here, I'm thinking. You would have to, like... Oh, you connect to each other. Okay, so how does that work if I do this? How do you connect? You connect like that, which I don't like. And I am afraid to say... Oh, no, this might actually be super simple. Yep, number one. See? Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. But now I do want to fill the remaining ones. These as well. And I am thinking trees. Do we go with the High Life trees? Yes, we do. So if we have these, yeah, that's kind of nice. And then we can have, because we have the lamp post. It does have a banner on it, which I don't really like. But you know what? Screw it, why the hell not? See, that's kind of cool when you get to the beach. I like that, and then some ice cream. Right, but what do we have here? You know what? Okay. Here's a point. Let's just build on that. I know that this is really not where we have the highlight stuff. I know that, but you know what? I think I like that, even though they're not palm trees. Yeah, I am okay with all of that. So I'm going to actually deem the beach ready. I don't know if I thought that this was going to take a long time, but it hasn't taken a long time. It's actually done. I do feel that this should be filled out, however. So what does this look like? Yeah, that's beautiful. We can do a twofer here. There we go. How many options did you have? For some reason, I can actually not change that one. That's a bit weird. But that's fine. There we go. Yeah, that works. You know what? You know what? I want one here. Right here. I want a single one. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I think that, you know what? Again, it's enough. I do not feel I need more than that. So there we go. I think that this might be a result of the beach. Is it? This little boat right here? Maybe. I think that's a result of the beach. Maybe that one too. Actually, I don't know, but it's there. Right, so with that done, should we... Okay, we should keep a track on this. You're actually quite done soon. After that, we're doing just a whole lot more mining stuff. Not say mining, oil wells are going to get boosted. And then we have... I've done a bunch of crop stuff. Is this for... I need to remember why the hell I set these up. Like, where specifically am I planning on having these? I don't know if it's actually here or there, so to speak. By which I mean, I have all of my fields over here, and you're set up as you need to be, I think. You don't have anything. I don't think it was here. I'm gonna have to look that up. Or try to, at least. Meanwhile, you guys are
Going down to
doing
the country
the...
soon. Spot a shooting, then back to the razzle dazzle.
Can I get... I can get to the second one. Second level. Okay, you know what? Do that.
The impact of a meteor.
Okay, I think we can do most of that. Pretty easily.
Ingenious device.
Okay, there we go. You are done, which means that you are gonna have to get 2 of those. And what did you not stack? That's weird. But there we go. So you are gonna take that, and I'm gonna ship you to Taburim initially, but it might be that you are going to go to other islands. I'm not 100% sure. But right, there we go. So let's get back to this thing. I think I do want... Where are you, by the way? You're a hospital, right? I did set you up there. I think I do want to... Oh, no, not completely wrong. I think I do want to... No, you have your little thing. That's fine. We can do some trees on the side here, though. So just grab that. I'm just gonna actually add trees sort of like that. So we have trees up on the beach. So I think that that's kind of cool, right? Yeah, a bit of shade here for some people if they want it, like natural shade. But anyway, let's just sort of decide how do I want this to happen. Because we have our lovely oil power plant here. Yeah, I think I do want the road to just come like this. And do we just connect it to here? I think we do. I think we just connect it like that. Do I don't think I want anything here. That's fine. So it is sort of this little area that needs to be filled out. Cool. And that is going to be more investors. We're going to get to the stuff that you're lacking. I have done some stuff, like you're still lacking petty farthings. Which I am ever so slightly confused by, because didn't I add... Yeah, you should not have problem with that. You're definitely doing petty farthings. Anyway, with that said, all of these... Am I...
Ship under attack.
I think I'm done specifically here. Ooh, are you a... No, you're there. Right, what I was looking at was here. We ought to grab that. We have some beautification stuff to do here. I can see that, but let's not focus on that right now. I do want you to be covered. I do. So like that, and then I'm gonna add to there. I actually placed, yeah, I do have placed trees here around that, which is fine. I want you, even though you also have a tiny thing, I do want you to have a hedge, or is it hedge, or is it... Are these actually different? They don't appear different. Right, you have grass. Okay, we don't want... No, we don't want grass. That's the difference between you two. Gotcha. So we are gonna do that. We're just gonna do a tight one on this occasion, at least to begin with. But we have an entrance. Because we have... Yes. So for example, that one becomes an... Why would you go that way? There we go. So we have a small entrance there. We don't need another entrance anywhere. There we go. So obviously here we can have a road. Why did you not have... That's weird. Why did you not have the... Okay, that's annoying. Okay. And you don't get it. And you don't get it. Why would that be a thing? Why would you... Hold on. Oh, did I go for the wrong one? Okay, sorry. Oops. I did go for the wrong one there. But there we go. So we have you. But that's not connected to there. So do I think I do want a connection over here. So just gonna delete. Actually, did not need to delete the railway. Sorry about that. Go. We're gonna delete that and that and that and that. Drag road. Don't know exactly where to go. I'm gonna grab gate, like so. Lovely. I'm thinking, by the way, of some beautification stuff, which is that I think I do want something here, wherever I have these crossings. I don't exactly know what, but something. I don't know. We'll see. So that's that. I'm gonna start by doing the simple thing, which is that. And we can fit in some buildings here. Yes. I'm trying to think while I do this, which is not always easy. Right. You are
My analysis
engineer,
is
yes.
positive.
So start with... Actually, are you? Yeah. You were an engineer. Let's start with 2. And we'll grab you. Yeah, you know what? That's a 3, basically. 3 on each side. So you and you. Which will be absolutely okay. So have a few more of you, because we do want to... The thing is, we just want to increase the number of investors that we have, because there's just a lot of stuff that relies on investors. So, yes. So then we need you to become engineers. Just fill out. Maybe I should not have taken these, but it is what it is. So then we need 6 of you guys. Fine, let's do those. Ship you all the way over here. I'm gonna wait doing the
Ship under attack.
skin for these, I think, because I might actually just do more of that. Is that over there? That's over there. What are we? No, we're not lacking anything. It's just full output. So that's them. I'm now thinking... This is fine, we don't need to do anything there, but we do want to come up here somehow to the radio station. But not... Or do I? I think I might want to keep this as a, say, park, but like park-ish. I would actually, you know what, we could elongate the botanical garden a bit, because don't I have some new stuff? By the way, don't I have botanical stuff?
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
I do have a Titan Arum, but don't I have Titan Arum already? Hold on. Yes, I already do have a Titan Arum, so I don't necessarily want another one of those. Actually, I don't have anything currently that needs to be here. But I am reminded of the fact that we do want to do the museum soon. Something happened. I don't know what it was, but it was over there, so I don't care. You know what? Expedition. Expedition. We do want some more flowers, okay? Sunken depths and usual debris flows among the waves, molded on planks of wood, strings of cloth, fragments of broken plaster, all tinted by the grey shade of time. Filled with childish excitation, the crew discusses the possibility of going underwater to uncover the debris origin. And I have a diving bell. So the diving bell looks decent and feels solid. Cool. Faith or nothing, and I don't have a faith. So let's just... The bell doesn't resist the fall. Damn it.
Make any promises.
I ought to bring some faith-based items, okay? Yes, I should. Let's see, what the hell was that? But that ship is already over there. Anyway. So, what I'm then thinking is that we basically just elongate this down a bit and just add 4 more, and that'll be it. I can immediately do these, which is just lovely, but I can't do that because cancel. So I don't have the space for it. So there we go. You come down there. Lovely. We remove the road there. So that is actually the final bit of this little space. Then we have this as well. And you are going to be also
This
colorful.
is
I think
the
I'm okay with the
stomping
selection of buildings here. Yeah.
The ingenious
Colorful.
device is complete.
So now we're getting the stuff for the oil wells coming in. I've added a bunch of engineers to the research thingamajig, so it's actually going super quick. I think it's about 10 minutes each, which is fast. I think it is 10 minutes, right? Yeah, basically exactly 10 minutes. So I'm gonna have to be on top of that so we don't you know, waste time. Now as for this place, I'm thinking we do something like that, but not around the back. Yeah, I'm thinking that's fine. So we add a bunch of trees here. I'm just gonna fill this out with trees for now. Because what I was thinking about the flowers, by the way, if we go to the old world, where I have some ships, how about I just ship you here? But if we look here for items, here we go, Jujuba Lotus. That is a new one. It's also enchanted. Whoa. And we have more stuff for the museum, so we do have some stuff that we can ship, and we are obviously also on a expedition right now. So we have reasons to consider potentially getting a little bit extra space here. I already like the look of this place, but like we can do better. By the way, I was supposed to say, did I have palm trees here, but I used to have the other one. Yes, that's fine. Right, so how do we do the final bit here? I was wondering what to do about this place. Is it possible to have a... Yeah, if we do the bridge, we do need to occupy one space here. It's kind of want to just have a thing here. Let's look for things. We didn't have... what about those... high life stuff? I think that's too big. We do have the hot air balloon here. Kind of weird because you can't get to it, so maybe don't do that. Tiny globe statue. Skyscraper model, the spotlights. Yeah, none of that is actually interesting there. What do we have here? I don't want luggage. I want a signpost. Well, actually, we could have a signpost right in the middle of it. No, that's okay. Copper roofed kiosk, which I don't need. Right, I'm just looking for one of the fountains. Do I like that one though? Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I'm not gonna think too much about it. So, I have now done a few trees here. How about we simply, probably not all the way down. Let's just have you come sort of here-ish. And then you can have stuff over here and over here. Yeah, you know what? Simply put, this is what we'll do. Now, are you lacking... How are you lacking penny farthings? We're overproducing on the bastards. Are we not doing that? We're not producing penny farthings. Why are we not producing penny farthings? Okay, we need to check this. They are here. What the hell are we lacking for those? Yes, we're not producing it. We're lacking caoutchouc. Right, so it is caoutchouc that I'm doing. Gotcha. Okay. Hold on. Wrong button. I want to check the trade routes, the caoutchouc. Basically, do I have two routes? One from Gristle and one from Anno. Fair enough. Right, so we are producing it in Gristle and we're producing it in Manona. Are we producing it in Gristle? Had I started? It was that this.
What can I do for you?
Yes, that's that.
Cargo boat at the
You
ready.
have arrived. hello. What did I send here? Affects all New World crop farms. Productivity up, productivity is up. Produces a whole bunch of extra stuff. Okay, I also have a rat here. You, I presume, I wanted here. So I'm gonna add you there. So now all of a sudden you are gonna be producing at a much higher rate. What is the situation? And what are you doing? You're not doing anything of that sort. So the caoutchouc. How are we sitting? 27. Any chance that you just picked up stuff? Yes, but barely anything. Or, wait, where the hell are you going? You're coming back. What? Okay, never mind. You have not produced a whole lot of caoutchouc. But as we can remind ourselves of, over here, I am producing, eventually, a bonus one, 25% extra productivity. However, back to New World, I think we need to do at least one more of these. Potentially more, but at the very least one more. So we're gonna fill out this space as much as possible. There we go. So I'm not yeah. No. I'm doing 3 things. I'm producing 3 things in here, but I have also sent that guy over there. Because we have the crop farms. Productivity up, where first needed down, maintenance cost down. Very cool. I also have the steel seed drill. Productivity up, where first needed down. So those two together are very fine. But then I have this one, which is gonna have to be there. Or have I thought about maybe... What was my thoughts? Was my thoughts a different island? Because Grizzly is pretty damn filled up.
All hands at the ready.
Okay, can I do better on this occasion, maybe? Flower eaters, blue flowers. Okay, yeah, we have had that one before. Diplomacy, locals. What the hell is going on with this? These flowers? You're somehow able to communicate that you are suffering. So next day, your cosmic travelers feel relieved to return to the more familiar rocking of their ship. Good job, everyone. Diplomacy, it always works. Can't really... yeah, this is also... that one's maxed out. Buckaramongos isn't an... it actually is kind of filled out, isn't it? I mean, I have some space down here, I suppose. I could potentially... because I am actually apparently maxing out severely on herbs. Is that actually true, or am I just not shipping it fast enough? I'm producing a lot of herbs. Okay, we actually could potentially get rid... okay, definitely get rid of one. And then we have some sugar here, which is also filled up, by the way.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Okay, let's look at sugar from... are we not shipping any sugar from here? Hold on. That's stupid. Bucka, I am not shipping any sugar from here. Why am I not shipping any sugar from here? Hold on. You are... we're shipping a bunch of herbs everywhere. That's fine, but we're not shipping any sugar, and we ought to... I think. Well, actually, aren't we like filling up on sugar here too? Isn't that where we were? Oh, you are small. Why are you small? Be bigger. Sugar. Yeah, we're doing fine on that regard. Am I potentially... that's not where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be here. Because if we go to Cape Trelawny and we look for sugar here, you can see that we have a bunch of sugar. Actual sugar, and I think that actual sugar is what we... okay, I don't why did I do sugar here? I think I was supposed to send it over to Manola, but we have so much sugar there. We do have some space where we potentially could do some where we could do some caoutchouc here too, because we don't have the caoutchouc here. So that's an alternative. You are actually maxing out, and right. How are we sitting on fertilizer here? Not good. You are all small. We ought to say that you... we have a bunch of bricks here. Let's...
The ingenious device is complete.
There we go. Getting more of that stuff in. You need to ship some bricks over here. I feel like we have this under control, which is to say we're producing as much as we can. However, we can do more. Because we can grab you guys, pretty damn sure. Yes, have you here. That all requires bricks, which we will get soon. Don't worry. Does that actually... Yeah, that is actually the paper streets as well. Okay, bloody hell. Anyway, we're getting a ship. Don't worry, we're getting a ship. By the way, what's your... 700? Yeah, right. This is this island that has it over here. Yeah, because I have been talking about effectivizing this too, because like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have been effectivizing, I just realized. I've done... Why do you not have it? Is it because you're... Why do you not have the fertilizer silo? Not entirely sure. Didn't I redo this? Exactly like... You know what? That's all fine. That is fine. You're coming in hot with the bricks. Wabam. Man, that is quick. Right. Because you have good stuff on you. There we go. So now we can build the road as such. Build you out there. Build you out there. Actually build all of this. Vice Almirante Polystep, military ship attack speed, attack range. You know what? That's a fun one. Build that one out, and now we can do even more fertilizer. How are we on dung? Yeah, we do kind of want more dung. Gonna upgrade you to large. I think we can actually delete you. These are mediums and smalls, so obviously you're not doing as well as you could. But right now, everyone is producing here, so... okay. Well, that was that island. Let's look at you. Okay. It's a lot of space that's being used here for very various things. Bloody hell, we have a lot of bomb bins in here. Why do we have so many bomb bins that we are apparently not shipping? Bomb bins from you. This is Placa Chica. We're not picking it up from there. We're not picking it up from there. We are not picking it up from here. What is the bomb bin situation in Manola? Because I wouldn't mind shipping stuff over here then. We have so many bomb bins there too. So what's the situation on bomb bins in Cape Trelawny? Because we do want bomb bins in here, I do believe. We have so many bomb bins. Okay. Back to New World, because if that's the case, did I have any, apart from the one that I just had, because you're not going to be that one. I'm going to try to remember this for the next episode. We're going to send yet another one of these guys over to New World and to Placa Chica. Are we producing any? No, we're not. Produce more. Go to New World. What the hell is happening with the Grand Stadium thingamajig? Well, we got almost all the way. That is another 135 influence. Thank you very much.
Celebrate your leadership.
Right. I think we're about to end the episode here. So we still have some items that needs to be... I still haven't gotten to the caoutchouc. I realized that I started looking at everything else but caoutchouc. Well, actually, you know what? I was looking at places where caoutchouc could go. So, that is going to be the goal. I think that in the next episode, we're going to get close to be able to do something with that. But I suppose the question is, where do we do that? Because Gristle can Gristle can have more. You can have something here. I mean, oh, we are actually almost struggling a bit. Very interestingly. I am gonna just copy that. I am not gonna copy that. We're gonna copy just this. You are gonna go there, so we can have a few more jornaleros. But having more couch, I mean, what I suppose I could do, I see that now. This whole thing, like the poncho daughters, etc., they don't have to be there, do they? I mean, they could be here. We can have the couch. Okay, yeah, I can see them. Yeah, I mean, I have the space here as well. That's like, at this point, kind of unused. I could move this out and have more couch production here. And that is definitely a thing. Which one are you? Are you perhaps? No, you are a wood person, so to speak, or a wood deliverer, so to speak, trader, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. How much are you picking up? Almost a full load. Not bad. What are you doing? You are the one. Where the hell did you come from? Right, you come from there. That's true. So you're picking up more than before, but not good enough. So yeah, you can absolutely get Gristle to produce more caoutchouc. I think that is what I am gonna think about in the next episode. But in this episode, the beach. I like the beach. I like the fact that it sits right next by to these lovely buildings here. I think that's kind of cool. I might do something with this. I might have something else here, I'm thinking, maybe. And I haven't done the beautification for these yet. Would I like some skyscrapers here? Would I like... Yeah, you know... I don't know, because I was thinking that skyscrapers are going to be here. In this part of the world, which kind of means that I maybe want to move around these a bit, like move them up here somehow. That potentially makes a bit more sense. I mean, I built it here because of the clay pit, but the point of the clay pit is that it doesn't actually have to have anything but a warehouse. Nothing else needs to be here. So I could easily just build small warehouse here, road, done. That's all that you need, apart from connection to the city. So expanding here with more engineers, etc., to move them into skyscrapers. I think that's potentially what I want. We'll see. But yeah, I'm happy about the beach. I'm happy to have a beach. I think that works really well. So yeah, lovely. I just want to check one thing. I don't think that the mod included anything for the bus stops and the beach, right? No, the beach is not part of the tourists here, but that's fine. I didn't really plan on that anyway. So there we go. Oh, hello. You now don't have a road.
Whatever next?
Ah. Well, I didn't think about that. Just gonna remove you. I'm sorry. You're just not gonna exist. And that's gonna be that. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about something there then. Oops. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. More of this is coming in the next episode. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.